Hi guys, how are you? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, or good night, or early morning. Today I would like to talk about orbs, lens flare. This is going on for I don't know how many months and years now. I'm Arena Gatifula. I'm the admin of the Touring Group. I'm a healer, I'm a seer, I'm a multidimensional being. And many people are posting pictures of beautiful orbs, lens flares, portals. Okay, I just want to talk about it, explain it, and maybe bring it all together so that the division is going to end. Okay, so when we talk about an orb, what is actually an orb? An orb is a light being which, when you take a photo, which is a technology, because a phone is based on technology, but haven't you figured out that within from 1990 till like 2020, our technology has changed rapidly, and it's not even technology anymore. I would call it alien technology. So that means we are measuring frequencies which our eyes or our physical body is maybe not used to track, to see, but we have people who are psychic, who have mediumship abilities, like psychic abilities, and they can see aura, they can see beings, they can see fairies and other energy beings which we would normally not see with our eyes. In the same way, the phones are able to start tracking those beings and holding them so that we can actually see them. As like when you go into a hospital, we have how's it called, like we are able to take an MRI, we are able to take x-rays, and it's just all through machines, right? And exists. It's just we don't have Superman eye visions, not yet, but some of us do have. Some of us starseeds do have that x-ray vision like Superman has and can do it. So we go to the hospital and we get x-rays done, right? So an orb is something which can be, and now I would like to explain it because I can see auras, I can see energies, I'm a seer. So sometimes when I would see a blue being here, it's like a little shiny dot, like a little sun. It's just above the shoulder next to the body of a human being. Then I know it's the soul. It's like someone, a spirit guide who's protecting you. If I would see a woman having a golden aura, beautiful golden light, and there is a being, an energy, I could see that's the baby about to come, or already about to be manifested in her aura because she's pregnant. So now when we take a photo and then we can see those light dots and beautiful colorful light, I don't even know how to call them, light art. I just call it art because it's like a beautiful mandala. They have a different meaning, okay? So when you Google Diane Cooper, I think that her name is Diane Cooper. She works a lot with angels, unicorns, and she talks about Atlantis and orbs and Lemuria. You will get some more information about the orbs, which they have a meaning, because an orb is actually either an archangel or a portal. So if it's the color green, it would be Archangel Raphael, which is about healing. If it's the color blue, it would be Archangel Michael, which is about truth, honesty, clearing. If it's purple, it's Archangel Saint-Germain and Archangel, I think, Zadkiel, which is karma, clearing and cleansing. If it's red and orange and yellow, you can Google it and do your own research, okay? And then you will actually find the meaning. To me, orbs are not just archangels, they're also portals, and those portals are connected to dragon beings. Like, let's say, no matter how many different phones I have, I hope you guys can hear me. Can you just give me an okay that you can hear me? So let's say I'm taking a photo, and trust me, I had many mobile phones because I travel a lot and I use a lot of mobile phones. It will always be, most of the times, rainbow color orbs, which is my rainbow dragon, okay? And I'm very protected. And how do I know it's a rainbow dragon? Because it's not even an orb, it's like an eye, a huge eye, which is either above me or covers my whole body, or it's covering like the whole area of my photo, and it's a rainbow color. Then I know it's my rainbow color dragon. So it's like a huge eye, which you can see the shape of an eye. Oh, great, awesome, thank you, Achu. So it can be archangels, it can be a portal, it can be a dragon. And now talking about the portals are all over the world in different areas, in houses, can be attached to your aura. You can be a portal. We starseeds are portals. We have, some of us starseeds don't even have to do anything. We have a certain frequency, and wherever we go, we just create this huge vortex, okay? So all of us have different purposes, and a portal can be negative and a portal can be positive. So when a photo taken by a mobile phone or any other device, and you see a lens flare, as you call it, it is actually an orb. It is something you have photographed, an energy field or frequency, and you are able to track a being or a certain frequency. So always when we see energy, it's always frequency, and frequency is always science. And I think we're in a time now, in a time of Aquarius, which we actually should start to acknowledge that energy and science is one, and it's not divided anymore. What science has done in the past is that when they said, oh, there's a God, and then they said, no, there's no God, we don't believe in God, we don't talk about religion, we don't talk about church, we talk about the source energy, we talk about universe, which is frequency. And even the word, when they say in the Bible, they say there was the word, and then there was the creation, and 7 days the earth was manifested or something. So actually what happened is the word is frequency, the word is manifestation, because once you bring something into your awareness, you think about it, and once you think about it, you can talk about it, or when you talk about it, you can think about it, and you can manifest it. So that is science, that is source, and it's all one. And it's amazing that more and more people are going into it and deeper into it, in which we call quantum physics. All right, I have studied science, I have studied microbiology and biology, because I did work in a laboratory. So I always implement this knowledge into my work, and because I'm a healer and I'm a starseed, I call that one, I don't divide it, because when I do healing and I can implement science into it, then it's much easier for people to understand what's going on. So people call it nowadays quantum physics, like The Secret, and even Dr. Joe Dispenza, but he's just using all the terms which have been there in the Ayurvedas already, in the Vedas, in the Rig Vedas, which is from the Ayurveda, the philosophy of life, which is very old ancient knowledge. So Dr. Joe Dispenza didn't invent that, he's just recreating it and putting it all together and translating it, which we already had for thousands of years. All right, so every time someone is saying they're going to invent something new, it's not true. They're just reconnecting with source energy and knowledge. So out there, whoever is against lens flares or orbs or whatever, all I can say is it's one. Because when you take a photo, and as I said, for me, I always take photos, and then most of the times they have rainbow colors or Mother Mary energy. And then I see many people, they take a lot of Arcturian photos with beautiful blue beings. Then it's the frequency you have within you, in your aura, and that's what the camera just gets on the screen. Okay, it's always about frequency. The same way, when you have a certain frequency, you attract certain people into your life which have a similar frequency, right? So when people say, oh, I had the worst day of my life, and there's this person, that person, and they're so bad, then you look into yourself and ask yourself, where in your body is low frequency, where in your body is low self-esteem or self-love, and where in your body is anger and denial. Because when you heal that, you change your lift, and you lift up your frequency, and that's how you attract different kind of people. So this is how the orb technology works, which are also portals to other dimensions, and we have so many dimensions. And the fairies have a different realm, And the angels have a different rhyme, and the archangels and the Elohim, they all have different rhymes, and we always have to have portals on this planet here, which the orbs are, okay? And what you can do is the next time when you take a photo and you see a beautiful lens flare, I call it lens flare now, or orb, just zoom it in and see sometimes the beautiful shapes and structure you can get. Even if you go into the woods or mountains and you take a photo of a tree, a mountain, a river or whatever, and you zoom it in sometimes because the photo is kind of blurred, you will see some beautiful beings, okay? And don't get scared and don't make a big drama out of it. Just be grateful that your photo, your camera was able to take a photo of it so that you could see it. Instead of using your bare eyes, which you can train yourself, your camera, your mobile phone did it. All right, guys. Talking to you soon. I do starseed activation, I do healer activation courses, and I do healing. So if you're interested, I help starseeds to open up their psychic abilities, to remember who they are, to be in their own power so that they can trust themselves and that you don't get manipulated by others, because when you know who you are, that's when no one can manipulate you. We do starseed origin calculations. So we need your birthday, time and place, and then we can calculate your starseed origin or your past lives on different planets on stars. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye guys. Bye. And greetings from Bali. Let me show you here. It's raining today, so I'm staying in. Bye.